Today, we want to understand nodes in Vinci. Hello and welcome to Digital Strategy and Marketing. My name is Dennis Mboro, and today we are going to understand what is this whole idea about nodes, what makes them different from layers, and how do you figure out how to use nodes within Vinci. If you're like me, you probably started with layers-based editing softwares such as Adobe Premiere Pro or perhaps HitFilm Express. And you then started looking for a professional editing software that is quality, that can really help you take your game a notch higher. And you landed on this DaVinci Resolve. But now DaVinci Resolve is different from the ones that you're using before. And you have to understand what is this whole idea about nodes and how similar are they to layers or dissimilar are they to layers. In my own understanding, because I tried to go through several YouTube videos which did not really explain it in the way that I understood, but what I understood about nodes is that you are able to edit within the video. Like say, for example, this is a video clip I was working for a tutorial about Audacity. You are able to work on it. You are able to work on the video within this platform that they call Fusion. Just to explain how this DaVinci Resolve has been arranged is that you start by importing, you come to media, and then you drag whatever you want to drag in media. Then from there, you are able to make cuts using this cutting section. So within the cutting section, there is this big band up here that you use to make cuts, especially precision cuts, because the whole of this window is about making cuts. Then from there, there is the editing window where you can put in the videos, do a couple of edits. We'll put that in another video. But then when you want to do specific things like putting in texts, putting in masks and all that, that is what you put in the Fusion window. And in this Fusion window is where you attach the nodes. There are various kinds of nodes, like for example, the text, the background and all that. Like for example, here, on this one, I put in a node, a background node in a rectangle, but essentially, how I understood the nodes is that once you have put in markers in your video, just like I put in markers here, and how you put in markers is by just clicking this or clicking M. Say for example, if I put an M there and I come to the Fusion, it appears here. It appears here. This is the keyframes. This is the keyframe section. The keyframe section is something that you activate by clicking on the top. On the top there is a keyframe window which you can click, and once you click the keyframe window, you can see where the marker is from this editing window. Now from here you are able to work with a node. Like for example, if you'd like to insert text at that point, you can come to this bar and drag it here, and you can write whatever by clicking here on the inspector and saying nodes. Once you've selected it like that, and you come back to keyframes, so if you'd like to hide a window, you select it like that, and you see it's text 4, it comes here. Let's go up. This is where the marker is. So if you want it to appear there, you can come here and drag it This is just like the layers, because on this keyframe section is similar to how the layers operate, and that means that the nodes will appear in this particular section. So going back to the main window, when we come here, you'll see that the nodes appears,
you notice,
and then
files
disappears at some point. And then disappears when this one when the next section appears. Yeah. So that's how the nodes are similar to the layers. Just remember that once you add something here, especially this I'm putting in text, it is going to appear on the keyframe section. And if you have already marked in the edit video, then that means that you'll be able to see it here on the keyframe section, and then you can just drag just like you normally would on another editing software. I'm sorry if you are a beginner. Now this may be for someone who is trying to figure out nodes and perhaps has worked with layers before, but we'll make another video that talks about Da Vinci and trying to understand Da Vinci from the very start. Thank you very much for watching this video. Happy editing. Take some time to figure out Da Vinci. I'm still figuring it out as I go. And yeah, you'll be able to produce very good quality work. Thank you and happy editing.